Today I will show you the results of the most failed Russian offensive in the last year. All last summer the Russians were stockpiling armored vehicles, and recently they decided to launch an offensive to encircle Avdiivka. If you look at the map, it may seem very easy to encircle this city. Russian forces will be advancing from the north and south to encircle the Ukrainian forces, but Avdiivka is the most fortified position in the Ukrainian defense on the entire eastern front. The fiercest Ukrainians are fighting here, and breaking through the Ukrainian defenses here is not so easy. From the first day of Russian invasion, Russian tanks and armored vehicles have been blown up in minefields, destroyed by Ukrainian artillery, by anti-tank missiles, and so on. The battlefield was strewn with broken and burnt armored vehicles, and there are hundreds of these vehicles. The Russian occupiers are still trying to storm the area using a large number of infantry and equipment, but as you can see in the footage from Deep State, the Ukrainian military are destroying the Russian enemy with titanic efforts. It is very difficult, but the Ukrainian soldiers are holding the line, and our mission is to help them in any way we can. Don't forget to like this video, write some comments and subscribe our channel to show your support for the Ukrainian people. And there is more footage from Avdiivka from the Special Operation Forces of Ukraine. In this video confirms the Russian losses: 4 APCs, 2 tanks and several dozen Russian enemy manpower. Ukrainian soldiers have set up real tank traps. The artillery is also working very professionally. The Armed Forces of Ukraine has roasted 2 Russian Soltseperk MLRS. Ukrainian missiles also hit 1 control point, 2 areas of concentration of personnel, and 13 Russian artillery systems. The Ukrainian Armed Forces mined the roadsides and let the Russians move in columns along the main road. All the maneuvers of the rachists were visible from the prevailing heights. The Ukrainian artillery had a successful hunt. In addition, in the course of successfully conducted ambushes, raids, and the work of the crews of the 3rd Special Operation Forces Regiment Strike APCs was destroyed 5 Russian tanks, 1 infantry fighting vehicle, 1 APC and 1 Tiger armored vehicle. Ukrainian soldiers shared a video of the Russian occupiers' convoys that have been attacking the outskirts of Avdiivka for the past 3 days. They say there is a real problem. There are not enough shells and FPVs to destroy such large convoys. Around Avdiivka there is a cemetery of Russian enemy armored vehicles. More than a half of all losses along the front in the General Staff's reports are from there. Ukrainian fighters and officials say that there have never been such large-scale assaults on Avdiivka during the war, but the Ukrainian armed forces are holding the front there. The wet dreams of the rachists will not come true. In 2 weeks of fighting, the Ukrainian army destroyed more than 5,000 Russian occupiers and more than 400 armored vehicles. This is a record numbers for the whole time of the war. Russia is recklessly using its forces, falling into Ukrainian traps. At this rate, the Russian army will be left in the dust. This is all interesting news for today for you. Please don't stand aside. Support Ukraine. By your likes, by your comments, and don't forget to subscribe this channel.